Hi, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Thank you for choosing this tutorial video. Allow me to teach you how to play with yarn. Do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. It will mean a world to me. And do check out my other videos too. They're all as informative and fun to learn as this video. And today I'm going to make some plants for my hanging pot. My pot that is sitting on the swing needs some plants. Today I'm going to make some plants, and in order to make the plant, first I have to start with the soil. Let's make some soil first, a platform for me to sow the plants. I'm going to use this color. You can use any brown color for your soil, or darker color if you like. And this is cotton yarn, 5-ply cotton yarn, and I'm using a 3.5 mm hook. Okay, now let's start. So first, for the soil, I'm gonna make a magic circle. Once you have a magic circle, you do 6 single crochet into the ring. Either you call it a magic circle or a magic ring. You have 6 single crochet here. Pull the yarn, and in the first stitch here, if you do not know where's the first stitch, you can count back from here. So the first stitch here, oh yeah, let me get a marker. I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So this is 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. So 2 in the same stitch. This is increase. So you're going to do increase all around. We started with 6 single crochet, and now I do increase, which means I should have 12 stitches here. After this, I'm gonna go to row 3. There's only 3 rows. You're gonna do a single crochet, followed by an increase. Single crochet, increase. Because my pot, the top part, total stitches is 20 stitches. So now the soil, I want to make sure it's like few stitches below, few stitches less. So mine is 20, so now here I'm gonna get 18 stitches. You're gonna do single crochet followed by an increase. So all in, you're gonna get 18 stitches. So you're gonna look like this. Let me show you one of the pot. This pot is in the earlier post. I will share the link to the tutorial video in the description box below. So I have sewed the hand and the leg to the string, and now the only thing is the soil and the plant. So here I have a soil, one of it, the soil that looks like this. It looks like this. Maybe I show you like this. So the soil look like this, and this is the plant that I'm making for this particular pot. So I'm gonna show you, there were two versions. One is a short one and the other version is the longer one. So either you want to make the pot with long hair, or you can have it short hair. Okay, now in order to make something like this or like this, this is longer hair. It looks quite a mess here, but once you sew it onto the pot, all this will be inside the pot. That is why in my earlier post about the pot, when I sew all this together, the tail for all this is inside here. It's already filled up half of the pot. So by the time I add this, there's no way I'm gonna cut all this, because if I cut all this, chances of this coming out is quite high, right? So what I plan is I'm gonna stuff all this inside here, slowly stuff it inside there, and sew the soil. So happen this soil is the same color of the pot. If it's different color, then you sew the inside. Make sure it doesn't show on the outside. So you sew it and all this inside, and you do not need stuffing for this project. Why? Because it's already stuffed. So you save up on stuffing. It's not that these are not leftovers from my earlier project. These are tails from this pot and this string, and now I have this, and this is a very small pot, so by the time I add this, here will be filled. So for this particular one, I did some short hair here for the front so that it would not block the eye, and some long hair at the back. So it's up to you whether you want to make it long or short like this. My sister used to say that this looks like a broccoli. I made a pot of this for her, and she told me that it's a broccoli. It's not a broccoli, it's some sort of succulent, I think. Okay, now we're gonna do this. It comes out like this. It's very easy. All you have to do is grab some yarn. Doesn't really matter what color yarn you have. I'm using a 3-ply cotton yarn, so I will change to a 2.5 mm hook. So all this will come out smaller since I have a small pot. All you have to do is just, okay, this is just my habit of making a knot. After you make a knot, you just chain, up to you how long you want it to be. For this particular one, this size is a chain 10, like this, short hair, short plant, these are all chain 10. So if you want a longer one like the other one, like this one, this I have some of it chain 30. You can even make chain 50, which will be even longer. So this length is chain 30. Some in the front here, shorter, slightly shorter, is chain 20. So the length is really up to you, whether you want chain 20, 25, 30, really doesn't matter. Okay, now all you have to do is do a chain. So let's see, I'm going to do a chain of 10 maybe. All you have to do is go to the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook. Go to the second stitch onwards and do single crochet. That's all. Single crochet all the way, and you will get something like this. So you just single crochet all the way here, and once you reach here, you just cut the yarn. Because once you single crochet, you see from here it starts to curl a bit, and as you go along it will curl more. It will curl up. Oops. And once you come to the last stitch, you just chain 1, pull tight, and cut the yarn. Leave a little bit of tail here. And now, for example, if your soil is like this, the starting, there's no plant there, all you have to do is go to any of this hole here, pull over the yarn. Oops, wait, let me get that again. Pull the yarn over. Oh, I didn't grab the whole thing. Wait, let me do that again. Then you go to the next stitch. Since there are 2 tails there, you see, you have 2 tails here, and you tie a knot. You tie 2 knots. This is when the soil is empty, or you can do from here. You can do in a circle, or you can do the first row, then the second row, then the third row, and all in a circle. But once it is this crowded, it's kind of difficult to see because there's so many tails here. So what I do is I just grab one of these, put through a tapestry needle, go to the spot that I think that, like for example here, it's kind of empty. I want one more strand here, so you put through, you pull, and take these two, tie a knot with just about any tail that is available. this side to the one next to it. And you fill up the whole spot, and if you have strands like this, curl it up. It will curl. All you have to do is twist it, so when it's curled up, then you don't see so much of the soy. So now you use a tapestry needle, fill up all this space, and then we're going to sew this onto the pot. Okay, now to sew this onto the pot. Now this is already half full, so I'm not going to add stuffing. So when you sew this, make very sure the swing is facing down. If not, you might accidentally sew the swing as well, and then it'll be too late. For this type of plant, there are a few types of plant. For this particular type of plant, because there's a lot of yarn here, it's gonna look a little bit messy. But once you join it, it looks fine. So what you do is try and twist all this. Hopefully it will stay like this, and push it inside the pot. And when you're sewing, don't bother whether this will go crooked. Okay, just let it go crooked. Once you're done sewing, we will shape it again. Okay, so now concentrate on the sewing and make very sure every stitch you do does not interfere with the plant or the swing or the hand or whatever, just the soil to the pot. So make very sure these two swings is way down, hold it down, all the tail is inside the pot. Okay, let me check, I'm here, and this one, this particular one, the soil and the pot is of different color, so I'm going to sew the inside. It's going to be a bit messy, but stitch by stitch we're going to do it. And maybe we can use this one here. If you can get the stitch from here, it would be better. I should have used a smaller needle. Okay, remember when you pull, do not bring the swing along or the plant. Okay, so once you pull, one's on the pot and one's on the plant. And then one's on the pot. I'm doing it this way because I do not want it to show on the outside, unless if you have a pot that is of the same color as the soil, but that would be quite boring, right? I mean, if you're gonna make a few pots and all your pots are of the same color as the soil. In the meantime, hold all this down, but no worry, in case one of these escape, just use a tapestry needle and push it back in, just like, you know, when we do amigurumi, like bears or cats, or just find the stitch somewhere here. Oops, I can't see properly. There's too many things blocking. Okay, I got it. You cannot actually hurry in this part here. You have to sew one by one. I mean, if you're used to doing amigurumi, unless of course you hate sewing. Sorry, this is not a no sew amigurumi. Sewing is required. So I hope you get what I mean here. And when you are sewing, the plants will get crooked, the pot will get crooked, so don't really bother. Once you get everything done, everything nicely tacked in like this, then we start to shape, make back its shape. As for now, no worry, just concentrate on the sewing part. Once on the soil and once on the pot. And once you're done, I'll make a few stitches through and fro on the soil part, just like amigurumi, to hide my yarn. Yeah, I'll come back to you once I get this done. Okay, I have quite a number of this wooden button. Maybe I should use a bee. I have butterflies, dragonfly, bees, and some are fruits. So I sew a butterfly here. So from the top you can see, ooh, there's a butterfly. And for this particular one, I'm gonna sew a bee here. I'm gonna put one bee here. This is the one with the long hair. You can shape the hair later on. Let me sew the bee here. So you can either sew it onto the plant, but I prefer to sew it onto the soil. And you get the bee. Preferable if you can get the same color thread, so that the bee, you can't see the thread because I'm using the same color thread. And I'm just gonna make 1 or 2 stitch here loosely. Oops, is it tangled? Okay, so I'm just gonna sew it here loosely so that it can move a little bit, not much, just a bit, so that when I can shape it around there with this. Okay, one more. So that the bee, you can actually move it here or here, just a bit. Let me pull that tight. And this stitch here, you can either make a knot here. These are wooden button in case you like to buy some. They are known as wooden button. And the wooden button, you can the description is a wooden button in a bee wooden button or a cat wooden button. I have cat wooden button and quite a lot of animals. Oops, it got stuck. Okay, oh goodness. Okay, once I have the bee here, oh, it looks like the head got a bump. You just make 1 stitch across to the other side. And doubt it's done, but because I press it just now, I mean like I kind of squeeze it this way, my pot become flat. So now I have to shape it back. Okay, let me shape it nicely first and I'll come back to you. Okay, my plant is ready for photo session. You can shape it around, hang it on your car, your cupboard, your desk, and look at the butterfly. So okay, let it swing. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget I have 3 more pots without plants, so there'll be more plants coming in the next few posts, so do stay tuned. Looking forward to see you in my next post.